Hi, I'm Brad Rosley. Thanks for tuning in again today. As you know, I'm a certified financial planner who loves the idea of helping other people get educated. Today is a special video for me because it's talking about something I feel very strongly about. It's called having a solo 401k. As a small business owner myself, I've had one for many years, and I find that many people that are self-employed or independent contractors have a SEP IRA, which isn't bad, but not nearly as good as a solo 401k. So listen in and I'll explain why as we go along. So what is a solo 401k? Well, the IRS calls it a one participant plan. It's an owner's only plan or solo 401k. It is a qualified retirement plan exclusively for single owned businesses, single person with no W-2 employees. The exception being your spouse can be a part of the plan as well if your spouse works in the business. And I'll tell you more about that in a minute. I have clients that are independent contractors, small business owners, doctors, lawyers, builders, hairstylists. My wife's a hairstylist. She's got her own solo 401k. Tradesmen, consultants of any type, realtors. Realtors are known many times to have kind of a side hustle as a realtor, and maybe they make $20,000 in a year. Well, guess what? They can put all $20,000 into a solo 401k where they couldn't put in only a fraction of that if they stuck with their SEP. So listen for more information on this as we go. Think of this if you know people that are in these different industries or that are self-employed with no W-2 employees. A solo 401k, who's eligible? One person, no W-2 workers, and then the spouse. Now, why would you choose a solo 401k over a SEP? It's all about how much money you can put in. The SEP is just like a profit sharing plan. It's 25% of compensation, but the solo 401k gives you the same 401k contribution limits as your neighbor has that works with a big company. Same ones. So here's two examples. Age 45, taking a salary of 120,000. By the way, the person might make 250, but they only take a salary of 120. That happens often in many industries. The solo 401k max is 53,000. But the SEP's only 30. Big difference. Now, you don't have to put it all in if you don't want to. You can put 0 in. Or you can put any number under 53 in that example. Age 51, now you're over 50, so now you have the catch-up contribution. You can put 180,000, assuming $180,000 salary, excuse me. In the solo 401k, the max is now 75,500. You only made 180, you can put in 75.5. I bet most of you don't know that. Meanwhile, on the same SEP plan with that same salary, only 45. Tell me which is better. What are the contribution limits for 2024? Well, they have the 401k limits 23,000, more if you're over 50, plus the 25% compensation for your SEP. Now, I have calculators that can help you figure out exactly what your limit is based on your income and your age. Now, in 2024, what's the total amount you can put in? Well, it's 69,000, assuming you have enough income to be eligible for that if you're under 50, and 76,500 if you're over 50. The difference there, that $7,500 is the catch-up contribution for people that are over age 50. So I will help you with those limits. They tend to go up every year. So we'll right around the corner from 2025, they're going to go up again most likely. What is the plan? When does it have to be established and funded? Well, it has to be established by the end of the year, so we don't have much time in 2024. The 401k funding should also be part of your payroll, so that should technically be done by the end of the year as well. While your SEP or employer profit sharing contribution, you have till your tax filing deadline to do that. You have plenty of time on that side. The requirements have to do with paperwork. You need an application. You need to line up your beneficiaries. You need to understand that you are, as the 401k business owner, you're actually the plan trustee and the administrator, which sounds daunting, but it's not, and I'll help you. But because it's you, you don't pay a third party all kinds of fees, thousands of dollars in larger company situations to do the administration. I will help you do this. It's not that difficult. Can I borrow money from your plan? Yes. Ideally, you wouldn't need to, but you can take up to to 50% of the balance up to 50 grand. So it is there for you if you want it. What are the requirements of setting up a self-directed plan? Paperwork, paperwork, paperwork. Applications, transfer forms if you're rolling in money from other places. If you are going to hire other people for W-2s, it's okay, but you'll have to close down this account when you do, and we'll go to a different plan at that point. And you can roll the money over into your own IRA when that happens. What's the tax reporting, you might ask? Well, it's not complicated. If and when your plan gets over $250,000, you do have to file a 5500 easy. It's a one-page form. I've had to do it now numerous years. It's simply a form where you take your balance from December 31st of the prior year, you put it on a form and you sign it. That's pretty much it. I will walk you through this. Now, this may be applicable sooner than you think if you do what I say here and you roll over money from old 401ks, from old IRA rollovers, because you want to consolidate. I don't want my money in 10 different places or 3 different places. I like to have most of it in one place so I can manage it, allocate it correctly, follow it easily, and pick the right investment portfolio in one place. So there's a lot of good reason to consolidate. I will help you do those transfers at my firm. The Secure Act 2.0 you probably never heard of. Most people haven't, but it was one of the provisions was to encourage small businesses to have 401k plans. As an incentive, they are allowing solo 401k business owners to take a $5,000 tax credit for each of 3 years in a row, assuming they have an automatic participation and contribution provision in their plan. They want people to save for retirement. $500 credit, which is 3 or 4 times better than a tax deduction because it's dollar for dollar savings rather than deductions just off your income. Again, I will help you with this. I'll work with your CPA to make sure it gets done. It's on Form 8881, Part 2. There's a box we have to check. Simple example, Jim's a solo attorney, no employees. He signs up or he adds the automatic participation to his plan. He gets a $500 tax credit for the next 3 years, assuming he keeps his automatic contribution feature alive and well. In summary, my company, Fortune Financial Group, we will help you with all this. It may sound a little bit complicated. It is a little bit, but not for people that are experts and do these all the time like we do. We'll help you set up the plan. We'll give you all the paperwork via DocuSign. It's easy. We'll send you the same thing with the transfer form so you can move money in from other places if you'd like to consolidate. Help you set up your beneficiaries on the plan. All of this information will be gathered in one place, easy to follow online for you. We also help you with the plan asset allocation, how much in stocks, what type of stocks, bonds, cash, money markets, real estate, gold, you name it, into one plan. Okay? We also are experts and specialize in investment selection. As a matter of fact, that's how our company gets paid. No commissions. We don't get paid for setup fees or anything like that. We get paid a percentage of assets under management. We do better when you, our clients, do better. It's a great way to be set up. There's no cost to come in to work with us. There's no exit cost if for some reason you ever want to leave. So this is very non-committal, but at the same time, it's going to set you up for life with a fantastic retirement plan that you should be having right now. This presentation is made to be educational. Consult with your advisors if it's not us before doing anything. How do you get a hold of me? Well, my name again is Brad Rosley. I'm a certified financial planner, have been since 1990. My firm's been around since 1996. We're a registered investment advisor. We manage over $100 million, I'm proud to say. That's the specific investment choices we're making for our clients. We have offices in Glen, Ellyn, Illinois, which is a western suburb of Chicago, and in Naples, Florida. We have clients from all over the United States. We work remotely now with more and more of them, so that's always an option. We have a website at fortunefinancialgroup.com. My email is below, brad@fortunefinancialgroup.com, or you can call me. And we can get together and talk, no obligation, to see if this is a good fit for you. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll give this video a like, and you'll give it a thumbs up. If you have comments, please, please, please feel free to comment or ask me questions. I'd love to help you in any way I can. Thanks a lot for listening, and have a great day.